You are looking at the side window to a 2007 RoadTrek Versatile, and this is looking at the window. You'll see this name right here, CR Laurence Automotive Products, that worked in conjunction with RoadTrek to make these screens and these windows for these homes back in the day. But like a lot of companies, they had a falling out, I guess, from what I've heard. This home, when I bought it, was missing the passenger side rear screen. This is from the driver's side. It is approximately, what have we got here? It's around 32 inches long from here to there by 7 7/8 from the outside edge of there to here. And since I couldn't find, I mean, there are companies out there that make aftermarket radiuses and also that you insert into these bottom pieces. They sell the rails and the styles, along with the radius, a 90-degree corner and a radius corner. But it's a little bit pricier and delay time and everything else. So what I did was I went to Lowe's locally, and I bought this bronze screen kit. I think it was around $13. It comes with 4 rails, if you will, or styles, whatever you want. It's got the frame. There's 4 pieces. I used 2 to make this right here. Now, this has got square corners on here, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to attach permanently to the home until I can find this screen. Somebody's got a donor vehicle or whatever. Inside the home, I'm going to make a piece. This is actually about 5/16 thick, the jump from here to here. So I'm going to make a piece with a radius corner, paint it black, and affix that permanently inside the home for the left and right side. That way this will fit inside there, snug, or at least it'll fit. And then I will have to have a clip or whatever to hold it into place, either in the center, like the original screen was held in place with a couple of spring clips, which I don't have. But I'm going to come up with a way to secure this so that I will have a screen for the passenger side of this home. Stay tuned. I've decided to take a piece of oak that I had left over from a cabinet I took apart, and I cut back the thickness of the trim piece to fit in here like that, so that it'll overlap the edge to hold this into place as a possible alternative. Originally I was going to take this piece of plywood, which was 5/16 thick, and put it on and then cut it to this radius, but instead I'm going to do this piece, which sort of matches the other oak that I put inside this RoadTrek. Here you see I've put a radius on this piece of wood, both for the left and the right side. But to take this to my bandsaw, I cut it out. You can see the results of cutting and radiusing the 2 outside pieces of oak, 3 by 8 inches in size and recessed to accommodate the frame. So now on to putting the screening material in here. I'm not sure if I have any or not. It's probably not going to match what's in the motorhome, but so what? And then see how I'm going to fix this inside the motorhome. Fortunately, I guess the term is I'm a pack rat, and this screen material is from a patio door that somebody had fallen through, so I salvaged the screen off it. And the hatch pattern is pretty similar to what was in the RoadTrek. So I'm going to cut this to size, put it into the frame. I decided to fasten the screen to the end pieces using, well, these are probably number 4 by 1/2 inch long wood screws. So I sort of delicately counterbored or recessed, for the screw heads. You got to be very careful so you don't go all the way through the metal and so on. But this is the back side. I've already put it in the home, and actually it doesn't look too bad. It actually fits. This is the final product. One thing I did notice is, actually it's not the final product, but I mean I'm getting close because I got to stain the top of this yet. But this on the left side is where the tightening knob, the turn knob, is to open and close the window. And it'll work, but I might possibly just chamfer this corner a little bit so that it clears the turn handle just a little bit better. Other than staining and recessing for a couple screws, these are number 6 round head pan head screws, 1 inch long, that I'm going to counter sink a couple holes on this in the top and along the side here and over here, so that it will catch the original plastic lip of the door or the window frame, and so that this will fasten onto it. I'll have this so that this actually does go above the underside of the frame of the window, so that this actually does fit. You'll see the end product. What you're seeing is the near finished results of the screen, other than possibly chamfering this corner just slightly. This frame does fit in the window or window opening frame for the original, so it actually doesn't look too bad. There's plenty of space for air to breathe through here. You'll see the end result once I get inside. But this corner I could recess or counter or chamfer the edge a little bit, because the turn knob to open and close the window is right in this corner, and although I can position it properly, I just want to cut this a little bit more so I can raise this just a skosh more, and then I will be counter boring for some number 6 by 1 panhead Phillips screws right on the top and along the side, so that it will engage with the original window frame. Just want to add as a side note, I said I was sort of a pack rat, but this is actually fruitwood paint. I believe I got this. This is 2021. I believe this came from when I lived in Appleton, Wisconsin, 95, 96. I never used this can. So I've actually used it. It matches the pecan finish that was of the entertainment center that I took down, and sort of matches the couple other items that I put into this RoadTrek motorhome, one being a cabinet and so on. But now that I've stained this, I'm going to counter bore for a couple holes and mount it. Okay, we're in the motorhome, and this is the finished product of fixing the missing 32-inch wide screen for the rear of the 2007 RoadTrek 210 Versatile. Anyway, I actually had some leftover pieces and everything else, but this is anchored in place. I was going to have it so that you could remove it with just a couple clips, but I didn't have anything on hand, so I actually went through here and over there, and as well as on the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner, I actually went into an angle so I could catch the framework. But this is anchored pretty darn good. If you ever have to remove it to fix it, then you just remove the panhead screws or the Phillips screws, and boom, away you go. But anyway, this was the original style, and this is the completed product with stuff I had on hand. Again, the kit from Lowe's, I think it was around $14 for 4 pieces, 4 corners, and this is the end result. It actually, I think, looks pretty good. The fruitwood color sort of matches the pecan. It's a little bit darker, but since I have other things in here, like the cabinet that's right as you enter the RoadTrek from the passenger side, I built a cabinet there, so that stain is similar to what this is, because the pieces are left over from an entertainment center. So I hope this helps somebody. If you're at a loss for what to do for one of your screens, you could make a rectangular screen and then finish it out with edging like I had done. It's not unattractive, so it gives you plenty of airflow.